All right, so this is part three. Um, Midway through recording part two, I decided that I should make these videos um, into four parts. Part one being obviously the song that I wrote, part two being my personal experience, part three, all about retaliation and what you should do um, when you experience any type of sexual abuse. In part four, I'm going to need you guys' help, which I will explain at the end of this video. Going through any type of sexual abuse is one of the hardest things that anybody can go through, whether it be rape or attempted rape, any type of sexual assault, gay bashing, anything that has to do with those situations. And the first thing, as I mentioned in the part two, that a lot of people do is blame themselves and kind of close themselves off and don't really go into what happened, and they tend to just keep it inside until it eats away at them and it gets to a point where, it's almost too hard to handle by yourself. So this video is going to be all about support and ways of, being able to get those toxic energies out of you and finding ways to figure out how to grow from the situation, not only, for yourself, but for others. So, the first thing that I want to advise is if you're ever in a situation where you feel you've been abused, whether it's sexual harassment or full-blown rape, I want to encourage each and every one of you to speak out and have the courage to go to the authorities about it. Think about everything that you have inside of you, every feeling that this person caused, and every, ounce of hatred and violation and vulnerability and everything that, came from it. And think if someone else went through it. Would you really want somebody else to have to go through that? So, yes, it is actually good to go through and remember what, you felt from the experience, because the more you remember, the more you will realize you don't want anybody else to go through that. You don't wish that upon anybody else. And you want to make sure that it doesn't happen to somebody else. So, to come forward about it, and, whether you think that it's worth reporting or not, that's up to the authorities. Somebody at work could say, hey, nice ass. And, you may not think that it's that big a deal, or that, there's really nothing that can be done about it. But if you feel that, you were somehow violated by that, then by going to the manager and mentioning it, who knows? Maybe there have been other people who have gone and complained about that specific person, and they need more people to come forward in order to be able to take action. Anything that makes you feel violated, anything, is worth saying something about. Now, also, I want to touch on the biggest thing, which is do not stoop to their level. If you're ever in a situation that you feel that you've been taken advantage of, like I said, whether it's from the most, what seems harmless of situations to the most vulgar of situations, revenge is not the answer. The best retaliation is to come forward about what happened to the authorities, whatever authorities they may be. In the cases of work, go to the manager. If it's in the case of, random occurrence, go to the police. Even at a party, go to your friends, go to anybody that you feel, would take the necessary action legally, not physically. I also want to talk about different outlets. I know that keeping things inside and keeping, for those that, may not have the ability or the courage to come forward right away, keeping the thoughts in your head and keeping them, as a part of you is very detrimental to you. And so, there are many outlets out there that you can put your energy into, such as, me writing the song. There's also, just writing, music, message boards online, art, finding some way to get out the anger, get out the toxicity. It's for those of you who have watched my self-mutilation video, it's very similar to that. To keep the emotions inside and to keep the feelings inside is extremely unhealthy. So, even if you wind up just calling your best friend at 2:00 in the morning and just venting, it doesn't matter if it makes sense. It doesn't matter if, it is legible. If you write it, it really doesn't. Just letting it out in any way possible, without causing physical harm and without, having any personal vendettas or revenge is the best thing for you to do. Now, this is where I'm going to need your guys' help. I'm going to count on you guys to help me make part 4. For those of you who are watching this, who want to get it off your chest and you want it to be, out there, and you want people to know, hey, this is what happened and this is how it made me feel, you guys will be part 4. And if you guys want to send me poetry, music, emails, videos, anything, my email address is right here at the bottom. I want you guys to contact me. I want you guys to give me, whatever type of thing you've chosen as your outlet. I want you guys to tell me, if you've gone to the authorities or, say you decided that you were going to make a painting. I want to showcase it in the next video. Poetry, like I said, any type of outlet that you guys feel is sufficient and you want to be broadcast and you want it to be heard. It's up to you. I'm very much looking forward to hearing from you guys, and I hope that you guys feel comfortable enough with me to be that person. I am gonna leave you off with I want to thank everybody for their comments about my videos thus far, as far as this particular topic. I know it's very tough for people to come forward, and I know that it's very tough to, say what's really on your mind. But like I said, the biggest thing is the courage. Show them that they can't get the best of you, and show them that they can't get away with it, however way you see fit. But my advice would be don't stoop to their level. Don't think revenge. Think retaliation. Think strength. And so I hope this has helped, and I look forward to hearing from you guys to help me make part 4.